am just about to make one of my dinners in a hurry, my go-to ones, my midweek meal of choice when I need to put a lot of goodness into my children. I'm going to film meals of the week over the course of the next few days, meals and things that I eat, just to maintain like really good health internally and externally. So things that just small changes that I made over the past 18 months to like remove excess weight that I was carrying, remove excess bloat that I had. I'm really interested in eating like really well, but I am someone who loves like lots of delicious food. Like I love my food. I don't like eating small, I like eating big. I like lots of food, but I like it to be really nourishing, and I also want to like maintain like a really healthy active weight where I can feel fit and move around with my two very active children. They just like age really slowly. So anyway, it's like a meals of the week, but just like with also like healthy habits that I have introduced to myself and my family. But that was a long ramble. I do have to get dinner on. It's a hot day, my kids are a little bit grouchy. But yeah, I'm going for chicken wraps tonight. So chicken wraps is one of my go-to midweek meals because I can essentially throw chicken, tons of fibre and veg. Like the key to a good meal and the key to a happy person is fibre, genuinely fibre. There's loads to being happy, I know, but fibre is just so important to your daily happiness. So I add loads and loads of veg, seeds and all sorts in chicken wraps, and to my children they're just like chicken cheesy wraps. But yeah, let's go. We're in here. As I filmed it loads already on the channel, I'm not going to show you the whole process of making Thai curry, but we did have a Thai curry last week as well. I always go in with coconut milk, loads of veg, obviously chicken bone broth. I serve it over rice and it's one of our favourite dinners to eat in this house. Okay, one of my favoured methods of putting goodness into my children is spag bowl. What I essentially serve them up is a lot of vegetables, a lot of bone broth, and they just see spag bowl and eat loads and loads. Whereas I've hidden so much in there. Not hidden, but I just put lots in there that they just naturally eat. So I'm going to start by frying up my celery, carrots and onion and garlic, and then when that's nice and soft, I'm actually going to completely blend that into the tomatoes, and it becomes like a really nice vegetable sauce. I'm also going to soften up lots of mushrooms that need eating in my fridge with garlic butter, but I'm not going to blend those because they do go weird when you blend them, so just don't blend those. I'm going to add flaxseed, obviously salt, pepper, lots of olive oil in, like healthy fats, Freya bone broth. I do get quite a few questions about how I use bone broth. I use it in anything that can have a stock cube in, and instead of a stock cube I use bone broth. I always have different types of bone broth in my cupboards and fridges. I've got these are like what I tend to always have, like the cartons of liquid bone broth. This is ready to go, just pour it in your dish, warm it up. I've got the jars of concentrated grass-fed beef, or what I find is the easiest stock cube replacement is a sachet of their powdered stuff. I'm going to get frying my vegetables now and get it on the go. It's 2:30 at the moment, so the earlier I've done this, the better the flavours will be when we come to eat later. So with my spag bowl, the first thing I do is very gently and slowly fry up my carrots, celery and onion. I save some of my onion for frying with the beef, with the garlic as well. and I actually whiz up the celery and carrot mixture that has got nice and soft, and I blend it in with the tin of tomatoes, just because it's just much easier for my children to eat, especially my 18-month-old, and it's got all the goodies from the veg but less hassle when it comes to several different vegetables being in the spag bowl. So I fry off the beef with the garlic and a little bit more red onion. Once that's browned and soft, I will go in and add all the wet ingredients, so the red wine, the beef stock or beef broth that I'm adding, my garlic mushrooms. I add the tomato and vegetable mixture that I made, and I want to just let that sit and simmer for a good couple of hours because it really does release the flavours and it's so delicious. As I said, I've written the recipe down for you. The next day, or the next morning, I wake up nice and early and I'm making tons of snacks for the fridge. I am someone who struggled a lot with overeating of snacks. Snacks aren't really a thing too much in my house. We will snack on a bit of fruit, a bit of veg, but I got into these high sugar, quick, easy grab snacks, and it really did me no favours in terms of my mood, my health, and my weight. So I've started making my own snacks for the fridge, but these are snacks slash breakfasts. So I'm making breakfast blueberry granola bars, or oats bars actually. You make a blueberry chia jam, which is absolutely delicious and so easy. And one of the reasons I always have frozen blueberries in the freezer, that and my 18-month-old who can go through a bowl of blueberries a day. He loves them. Adding in my blueberries and my oats together, I'm cooking those. I'll leave the recipe that I use. And then I'm also for the fridge making some oat cookies. These are naturally sweetened and absolutely delicious, and I add a bit of cinnamon in because cinnamon in anything is just delicious. Again, using up lots of oats I always have sitting in the cupboard. Great for using up overripe bananas, and I do add chocolate chips into these because they're delicious. The sweetener in this all comes from the honey and the bananas. There's no sort of processed sugar in there. And again, they keep really well in the fridge. They're a little bit gooey, they're just absolutely delicious, to be honest, and they're very dense and filling. So yeah, I'm going to plate up my blueberry granola bars and my banana cookies. They go in the fridge and keep for at least 4 to 5 days, and they're just great every morning or snack time in the afternoon when I'm craving that cup of tea and sweet snack. I've also been making my cold coffees. I normally mix a bit of Freya collagen bone broth into my hot coffees, but I've been adding it to my iced coffees recently, and oh my goodness, game changing. And bone broth has been such an important part of my weight loss journey and keeping my body full of protein and goodness, and just reducing inflammation of the body. It's a heat wave at the moment in the UK, which by the way is not enjoyable. Heat waves in the UK are not enjoyable. I would love to hear from someone who enjoys a heat wave in the UK, because I actually have never met someone who enjoys a heat wave in the UK. Stop, that is delicious. I'm using this new Freya bone broth collagen protein blend chocolate. Okay, to keep it real, we also had supermarket pizza last week because the heat was just getting too much to even want to be in the kitchen. The Lidl pizzas are the ultimate supermarket pizza you can buy, by the way. I would highly recommend trying them out. The next day for lunch, Lawrence found this salt beef stuff that we bought from Aldi ages ago. It was just sitting in the freezer, so we tried that with some salad. It was delicious and it was very mustardy. I did like it. I've also recently been making lots and lots of pasta salads because pasta salad keeps so well in the fridge, and if you eat pasta that has been cooked at least 24 hours before, the starch becomes starch resistant. I started doing this about 2 years ago and I'm 100% sure it has made a difference. I do not get bloating after eating pasta anymore. I cook it always the day before, leave it in the fridge overnight, then eat it the day after, and it's just so much better for me. It just feels a lot better in my gut. And then I finished the week with a trusty chicken curry, which I put lots of goodness into, lots of bone broth, seeds, loads of turmeric and tomatoes and onions and veg. And yeah, that's it for this video. Enjoy my next video, which is coming really soon. Bye.